they're here.
I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. You don't know how happy you're going to make them. You're beautiful. Just stay right here, okay?
Mm.
All right.
Mm.
Come in.
Hey.
Think we're right on time.
Now, there are a couple of minutes there where the commissioner's wife did not think she was going to make it.
Well, this couldn't have happened without you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued.
I hope it's nothing too serious or bad.
No, it's serious, but it's definitely not bad.
Oh, good. Happy news would be welcome at this point.
It is the best news. May I take your coat?
Sure.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. I mean, damn, I don't know what to say.
Luke?
What is it? What's going on, please?
Well, there's really no way to prepare you for this, except to tell you it's going to be a shock. A very happy, wonderful shock.
All right. We ready?
I, think so.
Well, she's right through that door.
I know. Is this real? Yes, it's real. It's real. I'm really here.
Honey.
I'm here. I'm okay. I'm going to sit right here with you. You. I never stopped thinking about you. Never once. Really, you.
Where have you been?
I tried. Dad, please, let's not talk about it right now. I don't want this to be so difficult for everyone. I tried so hard not to give up.
Look. How long have you been here?
Not very long.
We'll tell you everything, Rick, but we have to keep it very quiet.
I can't believe it. They said you were in the water, and they heard you, and they heard the scream, and they said you... I couldn't get to you. I was being held. You were being held. What do you mean you were being held? What do you...
Laura has been held a prisoner, Les.
For what? Why? This is incredible.
Who? Luke. Who did it? You tell me who did it, Luke.
Helena Cassadine.
There was no way to escape before.
Eventually, I just gave up trying. But then when I found the article that said that Luke was still alive, I had to find some way to get off the island.
And it sounds like they let you get away this time.
Someone did.
Tell me more about Stavros.
He's like the rest of the Cassadines. He's insane with power and greed.
Those people are criminals. They ought to be locked up.
If we say anything, the Cassadines will try to take revenge, and it's my word against theirs.
And the next time this accident won't be a fake.
I'll tell you this, we're not going to sit around here and do nothing.
Well, I think you know me better than that, Rick.
What are you going to do?
We have the germ of an idea, and we'll discuss it with you as soon as Robert gets here.
Are you worried that Stavros is after her?
We know he is.
Granted, the Cassadines are a real threat, but they're a manageable threat, and I'm not exactly powerless myself.
No one's even thinking that, Luke.
And it doesn't matter if we keep her hidden away here for the next 3.5 years. I rather expect they will not mind waiting.
Right.
You're right. They'll wait forever.
So let them. We'll wait longer. As soon as they show themselves, then we'll take over.
Luke, this is not the kind of thing that you play by ear.
Of course not, Rick. I'm not planning to do that. I want to let them know that we're united, that we're not going to take anything from them, and they're certainly not going to take her from us.
And if they don't care...
I think you know the answer to that.
We fight.
It's the others.
Great. Poor baby is going to have to go through this.
Hello, darling. Robert is still on that infernal police phone. I cannot believe in the limo. Do you believe that we had to stop all the way over at headquarters before we came here? This problem, that problem. I could not believe it. I would not have that job for all of the limo service in the world. And speaking of jobs, darling, I mean, how is yours going? I have not heard one single solitary peep out of you since you were sworn in. Now, are you all settled in here?
Tiffany, I have other guests.
Why didn't you tell me? Oh, hello, Laura, Rick, Lesley. Laura. No.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's me.
No, it is. Yeah, I don't believe it, Laura. Well, I don't believe it. I don't understand. Laura, it is you. It is you. It's her.
Robert.
I'm back. I'm really back.
I think I'm hallucinating. I can't believe it.
You're not hallucinating. She's here. She's real. Where have you been? Robert, Tiffany, sit down. We've got a lot to tell you.
Very significant difference. You'd be dead, and this little homecoming or reunion wouldn't have even been possible.
Laura, you had to cooperate, and no one is ever going to find you guilty of that.
You didn't have an alternative?
Well, I know exactly what she was up against. Frankly, I'm surprised you got out of it at all.
I don't understand how it can happen in the 20th century, how people who pretend to be civilized can just go around kidnapping
Lesley,
people.
this family lives by a completely different set of rules.
The Cassadines are very adept at getting away with murder.
All right, then with her testimony, you should be able to get them behind bars.
No, I don't think so, Rick. I don't think that would be a very good idea. With the marriage, it could look like she cooperated.
The only way to stop Helena Cassadine is to kill her. A deed I'd be very happy to perform if she calls by.
Robert, it's not Helena we're worried about at the moment.
It's Stavros. He'll take his revenge on Helena for freeing me, and then he'll come after me.
As a matter of fact, Laura's already seen one of his boys in town. His name is George.
Oh, my goodness, you're kidding.
All right, prosecution's out. Retaliation is pointless.
Laura and I have thought about it, and we may have a plan with your help. We'd like to tell everyone that she's had amnesia.
Well, that's a good excuse, but what does it accomplish?
Well, hopefully it demonstrates to the Cassadines that we're not going to tell the true story.
You see, it had to be Helena who freed me. Now, if she realizes that we're not going to accuse her, maybe she will leave us alone.
Well, I can see the next problem. Let's say Helena does that. What about Stavros?
No one wrongs Stavros and lives to tell about it.
Obviously, a character trait of the family.
Well, Mikos, Tony, Victor, I mean, let's face it, they're all cut from the same cloth.
Oh, yes, Victor, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, it's that sick sense of values they have. It's just, women just like cars, like houses, like islands. They think they own them. I tell you, I live in constant fear of Victor.
All right, then what's the solution?
It's simple, Rick. We'll go with the amnesia story. It'll be like waving a white flag, hopefully a truce. Everybody just backs off.
Well, there's no guarantee that Stavros is going to back off. Laura married him. Now, in his eyes, she's his forever.
Laura is my wife. First, last, and always. And even some maniac like Stavros ought to know that.
If he does, then there is the chance that he will leave us all alone.
Will it work?
I hope so, Lesley.
That's all we've got here is hope. Hope that Stavros is going to act like a rational person. But he's a Cassadine, so I wouldn't bet on it.